UK and France, January 3, 2024. Where devastated flooding never seen before after Storm Hang pummeled several counties. Loughborough UK has been hit with flooding to an extent never seen before, according to residents there. The Grand Union Canal is believed to have burst its banks, flooding the neighboring areas, from Belton Road, Pas-de-Calais Lane and Meadow Avenue.
She's moving real quick, guys.
Areas across the town were underwater as rain brought by Storm Hang overwhelmed already swollen rivers and drainage systems. Roads near the canal were the hardest hit, but the town center was also flooded. Belton Road was closed by emergency services earlier this morning as residents were woken by firefighters banging on their door. But some vehicles still tried to make their way through. The passing vehicles created waves of floodwater, which were hitting homes on the street, and at the point, an articulated lorry, with what was assumed to be generator on the back, pushed its way through. A large wave slapped against the buildings and annoyed residents stuck in their homes opened their doors one by one. Residents on the corner of Belton Road said they were told earlier today they could be evacuated. They said they have lived in this area for 63 years and it's never happened. The problem they are having is that cars driving past are making it worse. The police have done everything they can, but there's just a lack of sandbags. Another resident on Belton Road said water has made its underway his living room floor. He said he could hear the water splashing around between his wooden floor and the ground as it filled the gap. Flood warning signs remain in place across the town, and earlier this morning, Leicestershire police urged people to stop moving them out of the way. It asks people to act responsibly as the signs are there for a reason. Meanwhile, in France, barely a few weeks after the flood episode in November, residents of certain municipalities in Pas-de-Calais have their feet in the water again at the start of January 2024. Heavy and sustained rainfall is spilling further misery on flood-hit residents of the Pas-de-Calais department in northern France. They again placed on red weather alert on Wednesday as more bad weather sweeps in. A further 7 departments are on heightened watch as heavy rain continues to fall in a band across northern France. The Aisne was added to the list, joining Finistère, Nord and Morte. The department was again placed on the highest possible alert for flooding today and remain on a red warning in Forecaster Météo France bulletin as the remnants of Storm Hang which battered Britain.
En fait, la rivière, là, voilà. En fait, derrière, c'est la rivière qu'on a vue.
The red alert is expected to remain in place into Thursday, with the river at the focus of authorities' attention because of the significant precipitation observed at the start of the week, as well as the saturation of the soil, floods watch warn. Several other water courses in the department, meanwhile, are on orange flood alert. A further increase in precipitation is expected this day in Pas-de-Calais, Météo France warned. Showers will gradually become heavier and more frequent during the day.
Là-haut, elle est juste derrière, là-bas. À quelques mètres, enfin, ouais, une centaine.
The forecaster predicted between 20 millimeters and 40 millimeters of rainfall in 24 hours, rising to 50 millimeters in certain areas. The disturbance associated with the high low pressure system is now stretching from the southwest to the northeast of the country. A system of showers has set in over a large northern half of the country. Caused travel disruption in the south of the UK on Tuesday, with winds up to 150 km per hour, this forcing train operators to delay or cancel services in southern regions of England and Wales. In many rivers in the department are placed on orange vigilance. It is especially the situation on the AA, a coastal river placed on red vigilance, which worries the authorities and residents of the sector. At 8 a.m. this morning, the level of the AA reached 2.5 meters in Elnes. These levels are similar to those observed during the exceptional floods in November. In Blandenkies, a town located near St. Omer, which was already one of the towns most affected by the floods. Reporters said the residents come out of their houses between two downpours to see the level of water. Flood also invaded several streets in the center. This is particularly what the images and videos posted on X by journalists show. Showers will gradually become heavier and more frequent. During the day, we expect accumulations of around 50 mm locally, continues the meteorological organization. According to the Pas-de-Calais prefecture, more than 50 municipalities are affected by the floods and 198 people had to be evacuated. At least 200 residents are deprived of drinking water. And it is for its part indicated that 10,350 of its customers were without electricity in the region. The situation is such that General Director of Civil Security that 120 special teams had been sent as reinforcements.